and it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. Hello everybody and welcome back to Formula Sundays. We're a teeny bit late, but nothing has happened yet. No full lap has been completed. So yeah, Formula Sundays time again. I do think the frame issues are back, right? Okay, guess I'm gonna restart the game real quick. Who needs to start siphoning away Formula Sundays money to get himself a better PC? Yeah, I want a better PC for no fucking reason at all. Yeah, surely. I did not play Monster Hunter Wilds more in 2.5 days than Formula 1 2024 in an entire year. We're getting back in. You tell me if the screen looks fine for you, the stream looks fine for you. This freeze here is perfectly okay. I think it looks better for me personally now, but scream if it is different for you. Okay. My PC gets very loud again. I wonder if the graphic settings have been reset again. Or for requesting invite, sure. Or am I just freaking blind again? Regardless, I'm gonna check the graphics settings real quick regardless. Ah, yes. Okay. So by trying to turn down the graphics settings, I apparently exploded my PC. Because the first option the little bar was going to was ultra high. We're gonna try that again. Just in time for the end of qualifying. There we go. He's a lot more chill now. Does look a little bit worse, but hey. I am not dying in an explosion next to this fucker. I'll not complain. Okay, Eric giving the wall a little bit of a smooch here. And abandoning the lap as a result. I guess everybody is still gonna get one more attempt. MQ here on an invalid one. Yalk is already in. Also, Mofa still not in. Good question. Friends. I mean, you tell me if I'm blind or... There he is. Okay, before my PC died, he was not online actually. But here we go. Oh boy, what a roller coaster. But yeah, Yalke, 0.3 improvement, gains him, I think, 3 positions. Oh, might have even been more, honestly. Could have been in P11-ish with that improvement. Let's see, Eric was probably headed for another lap, yes. And still send invites to people who show up as offline. Yeah, I figured. But I did not see him even then. I might just be blind, honestly. My brain is just so cooked. I've played a full work week of Monster Hunter in the last 2.5 days. is still warming up to this weird F1 thing here. Okay, Eric, invalid lap. Probably gonna have one more go. Seems like he has enough fuel for it. MQ is slightly down on his delta. Oh, you saw him earlier. Yeah, I'm blind. Okay, my bad. Yeah. Let's see, but he could join now, right? I did actually send him... Nope, we are not doing this again. I did actually send him a request, right? Oh, shit. Okay, MQ is probably done. Rapid on a potential PB lap. Not that he needs it much, he's half a second ahead of Seagull, who's apparently stopping qualifying last. Too early on the overtake mode for MQ. Okay. You are the expert, surely. Why are you not racing tonight, by the way? You out of town? Not home? Because apparently you have the time to be here. Let's see. Oh damn, Rapid 1.8 flat. That is pretty good. Pretty sure Seagull just saw this and was like, okay, yeah. There ain't no way I'm doing anything here. Oh yeah, okay, fair. Well, Seagull getting a nice little slipstream here. Fair. Oh yeah, that is the good old active slipstream. I think it was Yalk there. Did not really get out of the way well, if I'm being honest. Lauda... I'm not sure. Didn't he just say he had a, like... Okay, no, he did not improve. MQ is also not improving anymore. Is Kingsman still going? Yep. Yeah, I mean, he would not have gotten Cherry, I guess. I was about to say he surely wasted like half a tenth there. But I don't think it would have been enough anyways. So yeah, front row is as you would expect them, I guess. Rapid and Seagull, no big surprise. Raw moment from Yalk. Yeah, I mean, he was mega slow. I don't think he was on a hot lap either. I'm pretty sure he PB'd just the lap before. It did look so slow that he maybe ran out of fuel even and like the slow mode kicked in. But yeah, that's qualifying for us. No sign of a Mofa here yet, unfortunately. But yeah, we got at least a good grid. I've seen earlier that it is supposed to rain after 1 hour, which is probably a time we will not see anymore. So I think we're like in 99% of the cases, unless the predictions are like majorly wrong, of course. We're gonna yeah, see a full dry race here. Okay. Weather reports are blatantly lying, it seems. That is not the full dry I think anyone was prepared for. What the hell? I mean, dude, maybe I'm tripping. I can vividly remember Rapid telling someone he's stupid for thinking it was going to be a wet race because it's only going to rain 1 hour in. It's 2025 and people still don't know how to interpret race weather predictions in game. I'm gonna be real, I wouldn't know because I never see them anyways. Like, you as a spectator don't get to see them. And I've played like 3 or 4 career races, my team races on this game, and that's it. The smaller widgets are always for quali. What? Yeah, but that's so stupid though. No? So you have to kind of like, can you swap to the race weather prediction and then you get like smaller widgets for race? Or is this just straight up not a thing? What is going on? We're just waiting for people to make their strategies and ready up. That is... There's like a new rule where we wait an extra 30 seconds so you can 100% set your tires and strategy right. So that leads to longer wait times here in the start. And it seems like Lauda's getting advised by Fanta still on differential. Oh. Big general weather type for the session, okay. Oh well, we're gonna see. It's a formation lap first, of course. Up. Back door. Everybody is on Inters. I guess we're not really in need of tire details just yet. But yeah, if I saw that right, it is changing conditions though, so we might transition into a dry race at some point. One thing that's really cool though is like how you can see the dry stretches behind these cars. Like, I feel like that's not been a thing in past games like this, where you kind of just like see that the cars are actually drying up some of the track. No, I did not see Seagull there. Wasn't there a Ferrari in the wall just now? Huh? Marcian has spun? Yeah, we're cooked, chat. We are freaking cooked. These guys don't know the wet. Wait. Okay, yeah, Rapid... Was it Rapid who spun? Definitely took him a while to get... Yeah. Parked nice and aggressively here for defense against Seagull there on the left. Gonna be very interesting, the way he stands in his box, or rather almost outside of his box. So, let us see. A good start here coming out by Seagull. He's already side by side with Rapid, but he has the outside line for turn 1. Can he make it around there? He will be on the inside for the second turn. Having the advantage here. It's on the inside for the next one again. Might just claim P1 here after the first few turns. Rapid, can he stick around the outside? He can't. He's just slotting in behind Seagull, and no incidents here so far. But some moves being made here. Jannemann on Lauda, going up to P5 already. Lauda losing another possession potentially here. Jalk looked briefly like he was going to slot by as well. Could still do it. But Jalk stays behind for now. I think that's been the biggest moves that were lining up here. But Yeah, a nice and clean start from what I can tell. Of course, higher risk aversion through the rain most likely, as MQ has made it past the Alk just here. Astral already died. I mean, okay, yeah, fair. Where did Morpha come from? That's so real. I didn't even realize he was here. Okay, yeah. Maybe we were delaying the start to wait for him. Okay, also, like, I was thinking whether I would include that in the announcement for the stream already. Because we have had, like, so many crucial and, like, crazy races here. I mean, for once, we have the good old Bats and Kingsman murdering Fabian moment. We have the Marcellian wins from P8 moment. We have the race where Jimsky, I think, and Rapid pulled off a no-stopper full intermediate race a while back, and it was like a crazy showdown with everybody who pitted halfway through. And I think like Jimsky like barely won or something by a time penalty as well. It's like, there's a bunch of, yeah, very interesting races we had around here. Seagull is pulling away. That is kind of crazy. I mean, no DRS, of course, so it's a little bit easier, I guess, to get away. And if Seagull read the weather report right, he may have a better setup here for the wets. I mean, it would make sense, I guess. Rapid, I mean, is always the fastest in quali, but it would make even more sense if he just slapped on a dry setup because he thought it wasn't gonna rain. Hurts me to see people driving first gear around the hairpin. Oh my god, hurts me to see Eric touching grass. And Kingsman. Aiden Evans here, now between the two of them. Jannemann lets, Marcellian lets Jannemann through, former teammates, the two of these. Probably in hopes of being pulled with him towards higher positions. Oh, okay. No pain for Fanta this time, stays in second gear. Mido has left the session. Yeah, and Seagull seemingly really can pull away, and so can Rapid, to be honest. These two are just in a different world. They've won 3 seconds on Hussein, and to be fair, Hussein might not be super fast. I think Jannemann caught him reasonably quick here as well. Second gear is pain nonetheless. Only corner, retaking seconds when Necro happen. Okay, fair. Yeah, but against Mofa. Well, both of them there touching the grass a little bit and immediately sliding. Or it may just be genuinely very slippery here. This is also an interesting thing, the entire transition to full wets. That in real life of course never happens, because if the conditions get to full wet you just red flag the race. But in here, I wonder, like, I think the rain does not look enough to make it full wet condition. But yeah, like, we've seen a bunch of drivers sliding around here so far. See what these two are doing. Morpha seems to be a little bit better on the straight line speed. With Slipstream, I think that's too far back for Bats, especially in the rain. A lot of corner cuts is what I expect. The Alk has already gotten himself a time penalty for 3 incidents. very inviting to take the curbs, and especially in like the last chicane. It's easier in the rain when you have to turn less, I guess, so it just invites to just drive straight over these things. Another almost spin by Morpha. Astral, I say Bats backs out of the move. So close to entering VZ and yell at Astral to stop using first gear. Yeah, fair. Oh boy. They are like... He's given him one or the other punts there as well. But finally we've got an overtake, and we've gotten an overtake here as well. Zain has lost about a second per lap here on Rapid and Seagull. Let's see if Yanneman can make some of that time up. He seems to be somewhat confident there, closed up to Hussein reasonably fast, and only took like 2 laps or so to get past him as well. But he's probably gonna be gone for now then. Question is just whether Marcian is there to follow, or whether him and Hussein are just driving together now. Bit sad you cannot race today. I get you, I guess. Seeing like the boys. I would not say having fun yet, but like... Yeah. Having a time together. You're not there. Kind of pain. Oh, here we have Cherry being passed by Aiden. Side by side still. Might be Cherry with a better exit here. Still going side by side. Neither of them backing out. Seagull is going rather faster than slower. Though I will say I think it's not much faster than his previous PB lap. But it's always a good indicator if times pick up on inters. Usually means the track's just getting generally drier. At this one dry terrain Canada race in another league some months back. Oh yeah, fair. I mean, that sounds dominant for sure. Like, I don't know. Bernie did do a lot of things wrong, but his idea of adding sprinklers to the tracks, like, he kinda cooked there. Would be so entertaining if you could have, like, scripted weather and then changeable conditions or something. Like, even here, I think... I'm not even sure what that vote ended on. I think we were in favor of not rigging the weather in the end. But like, I feel like a one changeable conditions race per season is like so much fun. I think here as well, it rather looks like it's raining a little bit less than before. So, I wonder if we're actually gonna go all the way to dry. In a little bit deep there. And Yalk with the second 3-second time penalty. I think we've seen a disqualification recently for cutting too many corners. What happened today at this rate? 8 laps is about a quarter of what we're driving here. So I don't think you're allowed to get 8. Yeah, he has 2 already, so 8 corner cut penalties overall. Oh, it stopped raining entirely, yep. So yeah, now it's just a question about when it goes to dry. Because I'm gonna be real, like, the track looks super dry already. Might just be because of the absence of rain, but or maybe the graphics settings aren't like good enough to properly show the spray. I guess on Hussein's POV here you can kinda like imagine or like see the spray that Yanaman produces a little bit, like a tiny cloud behind him. So there's probably still a good amount of water on that track, but usually it takes like 3 to 5 laps from it stopping to rain to being good for slicks. Shame we can't see tire temps for people. That's how you tell if it's inters or dries. Oh, okay, that is interesting. Mofa's already pitting. He has pitted now. Let's see how he does on mediums. I feel like mediums is probably a bit greedy, right? You're not gonna get to the end on these anyways. You probably need more grip. Yeah, I think he does need more grip. Yeah, no, okay, it's absolute horror for Mofa here. But wouldn't you like short shift in these conditions anyways then? Like he goes pretty high. Oh well. He's sliding around a good bit, so I assume it's at least 2 more laps. Short shift is king, yeah, fair. I myself am a notorious short shifter, IRL. Oh boy. Ah, Yalk here. Trying to make a move on Aiden Evans. Who wants all that fuel economy. Real, right? Like, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm not sure if it's a women thing or I've just watched it with my girlfriend and my mum. But they drive like 50 in 3rd gear. And it's crazy because I'm driving 5th there. And like the engine is just so loud. And it's like, I have to hold back so bad to not just permanently stay, okay, could you please shift up? I don't know, it's just weird. Why would you like, unless you're like trying to overtake someone, rev your engine that high, just short shift, man. Oh, fair. I guess so too. I mean, yeah. I think that like she told me at some point that her driver instructor said that she should just like in the city or where she doesn't know where the street goes, just stay in the lower gear so you don't have to shift as much, which is like, I don't know, it's a kind of stupid thing to like teach new drivers, no? Like, just teach them how to shift. It's not that hard if you're like got the car going already. It's like the easy part. Okay, 10-second speeding the pit lane for MQ in the meantime. He's going for that slick tire as well. That's horrible advice. You know, like, I get it if you like drive a mountain pass or something and you have to like shift down every 200 meters for another turn anyways, because... Right? But that's like common sense, no? You're like, only because you don't know where you are, you wouldn't generally like drive 2 gears lower. I don't know. Oh, we're getting off topic here. All that from someone not short shifting here. Crazy. But yeah. I assume people are gonna start to flood the pits soon then. Actually, we could look what MQ's doing. Oh, he's on hearts. Okay, that sounds like a nightmare. Real Ferrari strategy. Oh, did you see? I mean, I did not follow the preseason testing that much, to be honest. But they, like, McLaren are, like, 3/10 to a second quicker in all the race pace simulations. And Ferrari just full on, yeah, I don't know, whipped out the copium and said, like, yeah, no. Surely it's because we're sandbagging, guys. Believe us, the Ferrari is good this year. This year's our year, boys. Only reason I get for over-revving IRL is either going up the hill or avoid overheating the bridge. I guess that's also true. I also do it like sometimes if you like see you're running towards a red light and it's like so much time and space still to go. You just like shift down and let the engine do the braking, I guess. Kinda. It's like kinda the same thing as going downhill. But that's when revving. Old sort of thing. It looks now, at least for Kingsman against Mido here, that the hard tire is already better than the Inter. Yeah, what a dive, man. Holy shit. Rapid into the pits. Seagull isn't. How state do you think McLaren isn't that good versus Ferrari or Red Bull? I do feel like Red Bull and Ferrari both are very scary for the upcoming year. Like both Verstappen and Hamilton saying the car does exactly what they want is crazy. I feel like we might be in for an absolute banger. It's dry time, yeah, show tire. Sure thing, chief. Tire, there we are. So, last two drivers out. Up front is... Oh my god. Yalk didn't cook. He has fresh inters now. At least they won't be that hot yet. Seagull coming in. Lane probably gonna follow. Everything else would be insane. How many 10 seconds have people gotten as well? To be fair, I mean, you did see Hussein here. He, like, giga locked up. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for speeding the pits. I mean, this is, like, one of the most devious pit lanes as well, I guess. You have, like, a mega long run-up, like, super long straight. And then it comes way earlier than you would expect as well. Yeah, Rapid and Yanneman with fastest laps respectively here. And yeah, I don't know, they just nailed the timing, I guess. It's now 5 seconds clear of Hussein. And seems to be comfortably in P3, even though still a good bit away of Rapid and Seagull. Damn, even Kingsman is posting fastest laps now. Yeah, Yalk unfortunately pretty much out of the equation. Might go for points still, if he has good pace. He's not super far away, I guess. It's like about 10 seconds. To Kingsman and I guess Eric is the biggest yeah, gap to anyone. Looking for points. Let's see here. MQ, Aiden Evans and Lauda here. Yeah, BRB. Yeah, surely someone is gonna bin it eventually anyways. So yeah, these three here most likely, I guess, to have some overtakes here with us. Eric, fastest lap. Rapid time penalty, that is huge for Seagull there. Half the race to go pretty much, he already has a quite comfortable cushion. Oh my, and this is probably Mofa there, spun around, who they just passed. Or at least going very slow through the hairpin. Our safety cars turned off or something. They are on reduce, I think. And that rightfully so. Otherwise we would be having so many of them. Yeah, safety car AI could really be better. I mean, I'm saying that now, but like, is it that hard to do a proper safety car in this game? Like, when people are spun, you could implement like a double yellow or something that forces you to slow down. And if there's like too much traffic in a certain spot, then I don't know. But yeah, I'm no game designer. Just saying, is it that hard, guys? Oh boy, is it that hard? To not bang wheels is the question. As Eric, independent of being reported or not, has at least made contact with Kingsman again. DRS is coming. He's only setting up for a move, but that chicane is no bueno. And he's not gonna get to Kingsman in time. Further up, Rapid has gotten to Seagull. In fairness, a lot of times in which there's crashes with debris, they would be safety car, virtual safety car, RL. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough, right? Like, I even get virtual safety car for debris and stuff. But sometimes, like, people are just spun somewhere, and then it's just double yellow, right? And I'm not entirely sure if you would make it then like a VSC, sort of. Or like you just straight up slow the cars in there to like 80% or whatever you're supposed to drive in VSC, in double yellows. Don't think it's very complicated to design. Yeah, right, it should be very easy. Oh. The Aston there just got a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. And he was very clearly off-road. Might have cut turn 1 and 2. Oh, Jannemann. I was about to say there's 3 drivers without a penalty. Now with Jannemann getting 1 as well, but now Bats has 1 too, and it's only Marceljan and Seagull. Implementing multiplayer is nightmare fuel. I guess, but you're EA, no? Like, surely. I mean that you may have difficulties, like, alone. I get that you can't just, like, very rarely you can just develop a good working multiplayer game on your own. Oh, and that is a retirement in the pits for the Aston. Yeah, but I can imagine that like it's complicated, but you have a lot of money, a lot of men and women who can probably code this for you as EA. But yeah, I guess maybe it's why nobody tell me to refresh? I don't know, man. We're still dead, like unlucky. We've been going again for an hour almost. No, not an hour. We're not even there for a full hour yet, but we went back in qualifying even. F1's problem is more fundamental. Enlighten me. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, fair. That is also true. To be fair, that's a solvable issue, no? Just get, like, dedicated servers. Why is everybody just standing here? What is going on between these guys? I mean, good for Yolk, I guess. There's a chance for points back. Oh, wrong Ferrari. Something was off here as well. Dedicated servers mean more money to spend, and EA are like, yeah, for sure. Like, that's true, but then again, you release the same game for $60 every single year. Surely that should have at least the minimum standard, I guess, to have dedicated servers. And at this point, it's only Seagull. Oh no, Marslian is just pitting. Marslian is just pitting. Okay, that's interesting. He's going for a medium run. Trying to... Oh, I mean, I guess he can do the same thing again, right? Like, if there's a safety car now, in the end, he's on medium tires. Everybody ahead of him, except Seagull, has a time penalty. There's a chance. Jerry and Kingsman. Oh, also Rapid is kinda pulling away from Seagull, almost. Jerry pulling away from Kingsman here. Oh boy. Not for long though, he had to brake a lot to avoid the wall there, and now that means that the two Racing Bulls and Bats are back at Cherry's tail. Yeah, fair. I mean, he's gonna have a hard time, but... I mean, the ERS situation is not great for both of them. And you'd expect Seagull to come close into like the 0.4 by the end of the straights, most likely, right? One tiny mistake here. And Rapid is just gone. And Rapid is quicker in the corners for sure. I mean, if Rapid gets DRS by a backmarker, he might have a legitimate chance of just escaping. That's potentially coming up here. The Haas of Mido. think he was too far away on the detection point though. And Seagull here is getting closer to that dreaded second. You saw Cherry in the wall on stream, didn't even notice. Yeah, no. I actually did not. Well. Yeah, okay. It may just not happen. You were correct. Oh, Marcia and Eric. It's a battle that ended quickly, I suppose. Yeah, Seagull Fuel. Yeah, I see. I know. But it's like 10 laps still. He's probably gonna chill. Like, it's only yellow. Yellow means it's like barely too little, right? I did look, so I just thought it was not that deep yet. Yeah, Mofa is disqualified. Okay. Probably spat into the pits and got his 8th penalty or something. If it were flashing, it's less than 1 lap. Okay. I thought it's yellow and red. But yeah. Yalki is not really successful in getting past Kingsman. I mean, in Dalps you can just... It didn't work here regardless. Our Seagull there was briefly super close. As is this little DRS train here, they're still running together. Lauda in 5th. Yeah, now we said it. But yeah, no, he's driving a very, very nice race here. Very controlled. I mean, MQ in 6th as well, right? Like, bro had the title with Ferrari in reach for once, but generally, I think, yeah, 6th is a very decent result for him. I think both of them are gonna get passed by Marcian eventually. Actually, no, only MQ is. I don't think Marcian gets to Lauda and down. Lauda always chokes. Yeah, that remains to be seen, I guess. Oh my. Kingsman with a little bit of a choke there. Racing Bulls are all over him. But he's coming back already, I think. Nope, Emils has just passed him as well. Oh, that's the almost rare ending Kingsman. Asking Seagull to DNF in the pits. Ask him to DNF in Rapid. Spice up the championship. Yeah, like, not too... Like, I have no idea what's going on in the world. I hadn't... Yeah, I don't know. Regardless. My brain is not braining. Cherry's brain is braining though. He's just gotten past Mido. Now only 40 seconds away from the next car. I think ahead of him is either Hussein or Lauda. Lauda it is. Hussein is closing up to Yannaman again, or at least he's not falling down further. Seems to have better pace in the dry. he can't keep it up here, he's gonna have DRS next time. But let's see what these two are gonna be doing. Jannemann is on a very healthy amount of ERS though. Further down here, Yalk. Something has happened to Yalk. I think I found out what has happened to Yalk. Another spin for him. Makes points very far out of reach again. Oh, and Hussein and Jannemann just swapped position. Let's see. Both of them are on 3 seconds. Oh my, wait. Marcian could actually even get louder. I was not aware that he has 16 seconds of a time penalty. He is already past Lauda, actually. Marcian sitting in net P5 right now. Apart from that, Eric is having good chances against all of the other guys here. I mean, Bats currently is P9 with his fewer time penalties as well. But yeah, of course, it's still a good way to go. Still a lot that could happen. Yeah, I would say this is a lot that can happen. Sure, virtual safety car, clearly not worth a real safety car. Oh, what the fuck. Okay, yeah, okay. Yalk is out as well. Do they just... Okay, it's really not a safety car, I guess. We're just continuing. Good thing that Kingsman can just despawn like that. I will say though, I don't know. Maybe it's looking like different if you're driving the car, but this was foreseeable by so long. It felt like it was just an eternity, like Kingsman is just staring down the barrel. Oh god. No, well, really sad that we did not get a safety car here, I guess. That would have spiced things up again a little bit. With that now, the only two battles are Rapid and Seagull, which is kinda irrelevant as long as Seagull doesn't get a corner cut penalty. And then we have a more relevant one, I guess, with Jannemann and Hussein, which is actually for P3 here. Pain. I will have you know, Kingsman, at least you provided banger content. Yeah, you legit, like, it was really just like a deer staring into headlights. Like, I'm not sure, like, Bats just straight up went for you. I'm not entirely sure what he expected or did or whatever, but yeah. Yeah, he just took out one of his major rivals for points today. Now he pretty much has them in the bag. So, Yanaman here is still just hoarding ERS. About 40% advantage on Hussein here. So, probably high hopes for the end of this race for him. He's gonna try to send a move at some point still, most likely. Could be another podium for him here. I think it's really been the top 4 right now, and maybe Marslian fighting for the podium every now and then, with mostly Rapid and Seagull being there, and then either one of Hussein, Yanaman and Marslian. Well, let's see. Gotta get a good exit at some point for an actual overtake. There's a lot of energy spent for pretty much nothing, just keeping up with Hussein here. Wait, what? Did Hussein and Yanaman just perfectly, at the same time, simultaneously got another penalty? In the exact same turn. Both of them could have had it. But yeah, both of them got another penalty at the exact same time. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Now he has to do it on track. Next week will be better. Where are we even next week? Let me look this up real quick. Fuck. Silverstone. Oh yeah, okay. Silverstone's cooked. That is an actual banger. Oh, this calendar in general is a banger, if I may say so. Like, China is not horrible as well. Vegas is going to be absolute chaos, but then sprint weekend in Brazil, and then we have the mystery race, of course. That's going to be very fun as well. Silverstone, one of the best tracks. So, let's see. Can Yanaman cook last lap? I don't think there's any other position changes inside, really. But these two are actually gonna battle it out till the very end. He's also running low on fuel, apparently. He's not running low on energy. He's so much to spend. I really wonder if he can use them all, that all in last straight here. Hussein. Not having an awful lot as well. Well, let's see. Decent exit, I guess. DRS is doing work. And is doing enough, I guess. For him to go by. Seagull wins this race on track even. And here comes Yanaman. Claiming that P3 in the very end. Very patient drive by him. And yeah, what a finish. Let's see. It's not really close between MQ and Eric. Neither Emils and Eric are not gonna be catching each other, neither. And I don't think Cherry will as well. So Marslian is just gonna go by here easily, by Lauda in 6th. MQ is still gonna come home in 7th in the end, and then we have Emils and Eric, last 2 finishes, who are gonna stay exactly where they are, regardless of penalties too. Here comes Yanaman, man. Well, it is what it is. So, Emil's driver of the day. Yeah, I mean, I guess they had a lot of position changes in that four-way battle between Yalk, him, Cherry, Kingsman. I think Mats was in there as well at some point. So yeah, I can imagine he has a lot of overtakes buying that title. But yeah, it's Seagull in the end, on the top step, next to Rapid and Janneman. Hussein only coming home in 4th in the very end. Was a little bit outpaced in the wet, but I think on dry circumstances was like way better. Marseillan there, yeah, just I'm not sure, like the strategy did not quite work, but I don't really think it hurt him much anyways. He was in P5 before, hence regardless. Out in MQ, decent results for these two, 6th and 7th. Eric getting some good points in 8th as well. Emil's, yeah, from 14th to 9th, a decent performance by him as well. And we have Bats claiming the last point ahead of Jerry and Mido, our last finishes. So yeah, that's been it from me tonight. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for putting up with the tech shenanigans that seem to be going on. I'll try closing the game properly this time around. And let's hope we're not going through all of these struggles the next time again. But I will check the settings beforehand next time. So yeah, see you next week when we will be heading to Silverstone. Till then, bye bye. And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays.